think you care a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I
like that. Don't peel back my layers. Don't do that.
Hi, Katy. Hi, Thomas.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you?
It's Lainey. How are you?
Good to see you, Lainey. We're doing great.
I love your look.
I love your look. Actually, speaking of looks, if we can get started, Katy, I just want to show you something. I know we're a little bit past Halloween, but I dressed up as you for Halloween last week.
Which
I did,
era?
girl. Okay, so it was Met Gala 2017. Can I just show you? So this is me as you.
Holy crap,
That's
you
crazy.
really did it. That's like a fashion moment.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You look
Anyway,
beautiful.
I appreciate that. I will now
I was waiting for you. I was like 2017. I was like, did I wear the burger in 2017? I want to see that.
Anyway, so thank you for being my Halloween inspiration and for your blessing. And it's great to meet you both. And congratulations on the song. I love it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
We love it too.
I want to talk about how the song started. Thomas, you have been a big Katy fan for a long time, and I read that you didn't quite believe that she would say yes. So when
kind of.
the song, right? So when you sent the song, or your people sent the song over, and then you did get the yes, can you kind of, I don't know, what were your feelings?
Well,
I'm also in the room too, so like
you are,
okay.
yes. No, honestly, I thought that the record was finished, and where we started at that point in time did not have the talents of Katy Perry on there. And I don't even remember what the song sounded like before that, to be honest with you. But I do know that there was one of my best friends at the label. Her name is Allison. She was like, I'm going to send this song to Katy Perry to see if she might want to sing on it. And I've said this over and over today, but I didn't think that Katy would say yes, one, two, that she had any idea who I was. And second of all,
Did I check my emails?
that you check your emails. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a good email responder, so I was actually shocked. But when she responded quickly, which was rare, and said that she loved it, it wasn't a week later that we were FaceTiming, and she was asking about what parts she should sing on and where she should do harmony, where she should sing lead. And when I got the track back, it was like it was always meant to be that way. And Katy brought such a magic and excitement to that track that was not there before. And so pretty awesome to be sitting here talking with you about it, getting to perform this on the CMA Awards tomorrow night. And
Biggest night in country music.
just really, really excited about how it all came together. It was kind of like it was meant to be. So
Yes, it was.
So Katy, you know, so you work together, you're on Zoom together, and then you shoot the music video, which is really the first time that you're spending time together. Are there jitters before you walk into the room? You know, is there any, like, what were your feelings like before you kind of got together for the first time in person?
Well, I knew.
you were nervous to meet me.
Yeah,
weren't
I
you?
was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, he's
That
so
happens.
much taller in person.
Yeah, so very tall.
But the funny thing is I knew Thomas Rhett, but you don't know, like, country music, is a different world of music. So you don't know who's actually like a nice person or who's faking it, or like just not a good person. And I only wanted to I love the song. It was so immediate for me the first time I heard it. It felt so authentic. But then I texted Luke Bryan, who I do American Idol with, and I was like, is Thomas Rhett like a nice guy? Is he one of the good ones?
Okay, yeah.
And he's just like,
Buddy.
Thomas is like the salt of the earth. And I was like, okay. And like all of his friends chimed in. They're like, yeah, he's the best. He's like the nicest guy. And I was like, okay. And then obviously it's just been like so fun and easy. And, you know, you've got that confidence, but he doesn't have that crazy artist ego that stands in the way of just wonderful things happening. And it's been a wonderful collaboration, from the music video to doing the song, because it's very supportive. It's just like, how can we best serve this beautiful song, this beautiful story, the story that we hope everybody can kind of find their own inspiration in.
You know, I know that music is categorized in different genres, but music is music. You know, people feel music no matter what kind of music it is, and artists relate to each other, and you two are artists who have collaborated. So what did you learn from each other?
Well, we talked a lot about parenting.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, from at least on the video shoot, which was the first time that we met, but I think the reason the song resonates with both of us is because I think we can kind of both put ourselves like from a physical, like, career perspective of where we started to where we are now, and from like a family Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like both of us have kids and like just kind of looking back at like where we began in our 20s and looking forward a decade. I don't think either me or Katy, maybe you did, but I did not dream that I would be where I'm at. And it's like
the luck
Katy knew.
part of it.
I did not know.
Listen, I dream huge. I never put limits on my dreams, but there is an element of luck to all of
Sure.
this, and
Yeah.
you don't always get it. So, I couldn't be too sure of that.
I think the song is just filled with a bunch of gratitude too.
Gratitude.
Because I'm 10 years into this career, 10 years married, and like looking back at myself at 21 years old, I'm like, how did that guy ever survive?
I
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
the crazy thing is like, I don't know about you, but my first 10 years of being, in the spotlight were like, holy hell. It was like holding on to a rocket
yeah,
for dear life and trying not to fall off and almost like blacking out a little bit.
yeah.
I can't remember several times in my careers because it was just like, this is so intense emotionally. And so in a way, it's so nice to get to this point after that 10 years to kind of appreciate looking back and what you're building and the lives that maybe you've touched through your music. So it's a feel good song for sure.
I like where you're going there too with the different levels in terms of what the song's about, and you're talking about your career because Katy, you've said that this is a little bit of a return to roots for you. You worked in Nashville, you're songwriting in Nashville, and now you're going back to the CMAs, you're going to the CMAs to perform with Thomas. So what does it mean to you, these full circle moments, going back and reflecting?
It's great. I just love the people. I love, the sense of community and the the family values. Country music has a lot of that, and that's super cool. My father's from Memphis, so I've always had, Southern roots of sorts. But going back to a place like Nashville, where it's all about crafting a song correctly or great. That's where I learned when I was 16. So I love coming back to Nashville. It makes me feel nostalgic and young and I feel like I can have the greatest conversations with anyone I talk to, on the street or at a bar or whatever. It's just like everyone's got a story here and everyone's trying to make a song out of it, which is beautiful.
Final question, now that you've collaborated, I know you mentioned how you bonded over parenting, like that's a connection that you have. Do you give each other advice back and forth?
Yeah, what's my advice to you?
I would say it's mostly Katy giving me advice.
Shut up. What's my advice to myself mostly?
I don't know. I feel like you're very good at just owning the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of have this carefree attitude about you.
I'm very carefree.
But I think you care a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so for me,
don't peel back my layers. Don't do that.
I'm an extreme overthinker. So
Oh.
like even in rehearsal today, I was like, hey, do you think that sounded good? Like, did I hit that note? And she was just like, dude, it's gonna be great.
I've not always
I need that in my life. So
I've not
thank you.
always been that way. I used to be a little bit more like that, but like, when your sense of value comes from somewhere else now, for me, like as a mother, that's where my sense of value comes from now. I'm like, this is just, everything else is just a party.
Come on. See, there's your advice right there. Everything's a party.
She just did it. You just did the thing, Katy. So I witnessed it.
Yeah.
Also,
Thank
don't
you
be
both.
hungover. Don't be hungover when you parent. It's shameful. I'm only speaking from experience.
Very good
I'm not.
advice.
I'm gonna let her take that one.
Thank you both. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for dressing
Appreciate
up as me and not as like cupcake bra me. I appreciate you. You see me as well.
Thank you.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.